Oh hey, this is NutrishopChris and I'm the owner here at NutriShop in Murrieta, California. Today I'm going to give you information on the topic of carb backloading. Now I've done this informational video in the past, but what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make carb backloading easier than ever to understand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain what carb backloading is, I'm going to explain how you do it, and then I'm going to explain more clearly how it works. So carb backloading, it's a special style of nutrition. It's a very unique and strategic style of nutrition that I feel is the most effective way to optimize both muscle development and fat loss at the same time. Now, here's how you do carb backloading. In the morning time, you skip breakfast. You're gonna have about 3 meals throughout the rest of the day that are high proteins, high fats, and vegetables. Your 4th meal of the day is going to be high protein, very low or no fats, and high glycemic carbs. So high starch, high sugar carbs, meaning white rice, rice pasta, sweet potatoes, yams, regular potatoes, flour tortillas, and also ice cream. It's got to be low fat, or low fat pastries, or low fat donuts, or low fat pie. So those are the kind of carbs that you're eating with dinner time. And then before you go to sleep, I typically recommend the Protein 7 protein shake, or there's some similar options that I can recommend. Now, here's how carb backloading works. Now, here's some important facts to understand about carbs and insulin. So carbohydrates, any kind of carbohydrates, doesn't matter. It can be carbs that are considered healthy or carbs that are considered unhealthy. Carbs will help and make our muscle cells grow. Carbs will also make our fat cells grow. Carbs don't discriminate. Now, anytime we eat carbohydrates, carbohydrates cause an increase of insulin in our blood. Insulin is the nutrient delivery hormone. Insulin carries calories into our muscle cells to help them grow, but it also carries calories into our fat cells to make our fat cells grow. So when we eat carbs, there's a spike of insulin. When insulin is present in the blood, it's extremely difficult to burn body fat. But when insulin is low or not present in your blood, our ability to burn fat is amplified and enhanced and elevated. So the reason why we're skipping breakfast and not eating carbs during the day is our insulin levels will stay low all day long. We're not eating carbs to spike our insulin, so with our insulin low throughout the whole day, what happens is we transition our body into what's called a fat adapted state. So what that means is we get our body into the habit of burning our own fat for fuel throughout the whole day. Now at nighttime, the reason why we're having low fats is on the topic of the fats. Another reason why we're having high fats throughout the day is that fats also help suppress the release of insulin. So the fats throughout the day are important because they help also keep our insulin levels low, which keeps our fat burning at an amplified state throughout the whole day. Okay, so at dinner time, we're having low fats because we actually don't want to suppress insulin release at dinner time. But we're gonna have high protein and high glycemic carbohydrates, high sugar, high starch carbs. Like I said, sweet potatoes, yams, regular potatoes, white rice, rice pasta. Also, as long as it's low fat, ice cream, cookies, pastries, pie, cake, some cereal. So the reason why we're having these kind of carbohydrates at nighttime is because during the day, our fat cells are most accepting of calories. So that means that our fat cells are most willing and open to growing during the daytime. But they can't do that if we're not spiking our insulin. If our insulin's low all day, we're at the opposite, we're at an elevated fat burning state. Now at nighttime, as the day fades, our fat cells become more resistant and against calories getting delivered into them. So it's less likely to store calories in our fat cells at nighttime. So at nighttime, you're eating high starch, high sugar carbs like the potatoes or ice cream because they digest very fast. So that means you're gonna have a quick spike of insulin That insulin's gonna carry calories into your muscle cells very rapidly, but those carbs digest very quick. So roughly within about an hour, insulin clears out of your bloodstream and it's all gone. And with insulin gone, very quickly you return right back to this amplified fat burning state. Now, I understand you're probably gonna have questions about when the best time is to train when you're carb backloading. What are the best and most nutritious supplements to help optimize the results off of carb backloading? What about my energy levels throughout the day if I'm not eating carbs? So I'm now offering online coaching services to answer all these questions. Check down below at the link. You'll find my email and there's lots of information down below. I'm offering customized 12-week carb backloading nutrition programs and customized advanced carb backloading nutrition and training programs. Among these programs, you're gonna get a nutrition plan that's customized, unlimited email support. You can contact me on the phone as needed. And also what comes along with these programs are free shipping and discounts on any phone orders that are placed here at the shop for any nutritional supplements. So contact me at my email. It's NutrishopCoachChris@gmail.com, and let's get set up on a carb backloading nutrition and training program. Thanks for watching.